Hey yo, what's up YouTube? What's up my people? My name is Kolisa and I'm back with another reaction. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome to Africa Listens. Look, today we're gonna be reacting to Lupe Fiasco and the name of the track is Manila. And yeah, this was a subscriber's request, so I'm excited to get into this music right here. And look, man, I'm still here when it comes to Lupe Fiasco, but I think that he has the potential. I think that he is dope. I think that like vocally he's dope. I think that he has it in him to give me like good music. So yeah. Without wasting any time, please don't forget to subscribe. Also like the video if you do like my reaction. And yeah, more suggestions from you, the artists that you like, who would like me to react to, and then I'll react to them most definitely. And let's get into this music video. Sorry, it's not a music video. There's no video. It's just an audio. I don't even know what Manila means. So let's see.
We are people who have historically been on the verge of extinction. We have been at many times under much stress since being brought into this country on many slave ships. Reparations from segregation. Genius at Genesis, masters.
Sorry, let me just connect my speakers.
Segas, Punjabi, on many slave ships. Reparations from segregation. Genius at Genesis, master system Segas, Punjabi, mommy, dissect invaders on Sepulveda. Anointed players who call phrases that's metal paper. Level layers, several shades of gray, a submission for it. MILF lover under silk covers who kiss the horses. Pilates central to preserving the body temple. Jazz classics combating the fattest ass status quotient. My potion soaking like boats and oceans. Motion sickness, I overdid out my finesse pack. Multi-decking new refreshment lists from jet snacks. My mama wisdom, my competition is setbacks. Jet lagging, very swagging, my Jordans dirty. AMG performance, my foreign don't show no mercy. Mere products, objects meaninless to the overstanders. Contemplating with industrialists and social planners. Manilas.
Having a conversation with industrialists and social planners. COVID-19. Pause.
Life's work, overseeing the five classics. You can accomplish anything if you survive blackness. Sober living, kosher kitchen and
You can cope through anything if you survive blackness. Pause. I mean, look, Lupe Fiasco, what I'm picking up from the last 3 tracks that I've reacted to is that he's a conscious rapper. So I'm expecting these bars, and he's going deep now. He's talking about serious stuff. So I'm not gonna pause a lot. I'm just gonna point out some stuff that that he will be saying that sort of like make me react. I mean, this is a reaction, so when I do pause, it's because I'm reacting to something that he said.
life's work, overseeing the five classics. You can accomplish anything if you survive blackness. Sober living, kosher kitchen and co-defendants. Soda sipping the soca rhythms and global vision. Fear no verdict, but I feel allergic to local prisons. My new resurgence to do returning to socialism. Youth moves pay dividends as an old man. Snake-headed Mayan goddess body with gold hands. Father sends his twins into the underworld. Though legendary, I weapon carry for same goals. My February's is necessary to save souls. Epilepsy diamonds flicker foolish on the cuff wrist. Do my duty to be useless to the fuck shit. Manufacture finished goods to service local needs. Dashboards lack the means to show my total speeds. Fast forward floors forge orchids to go, man. Construct the future with 30 bars. Long tenures, I'm returning home to dirty cars. Jasmine necklace from a poor woman, no Hindu streets. I gave her rupees, she gave me beauty, I took the creek. Manilas. is my temptation, battles for body marches. Soul pilot to my reputation is bodhisattva. Word to body, jealous, our Venus in this topless opera. Lost the combination, need security to come and pop a locker. Still no drinking, just bought this champagne here to watch this vodka. Pump band merchandise, patches on leather coats. Tell you tales of illegal sales by fetid boats. Swallowed by waves, the hollow graves, they'll never float. Sunken ships carry slave tokens to western coast. New mills, don't run us, 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 God, cover.
I'm just thinking now, how to my African American brothers and sisters out there, do you guys get taught about slavery and how black people were brought through slave ships in the United States? Is that part of your high school syllabus? Is that taught in your history or arts and culture or life science or life orientation classes? So yeah, that I'll be just interested. That'll be just interesting to know if that is part of your history and how pivotal and fresh in your mind that history is, and if I would ask someone who was just born in the year 2000s if they'll also have a relationship with that history, if they will know anything about it, then what will be their reaction and real feeling towards that, and what is the way forward for the blacks African American society in making sure that they preserve this history and but also making sure that they go forward, really develop, collaborate, and build, from what their slave ancestors already did and try to establish for the next generation.
Presence terms were recognized and used for currency as transactions from the end of 15th century to the mid 20th century. Their metal content varied from copper to brass. Most manila were manufactured in England or France, and like trade beads, were used for trades with Africa. The local chiefs on the slave coast of West Africa traded their human cargo for many different commodities, and manila was one of them. This manila was manufactured in Birmingham between 1830 and 1850. It was being shipped to Africa to be bartered for one slave each manila. These slaves were then packed into holds of ships and taken to the West Indies and the Americas to be sold for vast profits if they did not die from the journey. The Dura was one of the slave ships with trade goods on their way to Africa to pick up her human cargo when she hit a rock and sank in 1843.
That's tough. That's tough. And the reason why I'm also asking this is because we in South Africa don't get taught about don't I mean we do get taught about slavery, but they don't go that deep, like to exactly pinpoint it, and like they don't go deep. They don't tell us like what the damage. They tell us about how it happened, but they don't tell us about the damage, like what it caused, what it left, and why was it even there? Was it even the right thing? Of course, I mean logically you know that it was a wrong thing, but it is not deep, man. It is not deep. And I like what he said here about this person, this Manila, who died in a slave ship that sank, from I think from West Africa. That is, I mean, I would have known this. This is my first time hearing about this, and I'm hearing it from a song by Lupe Fiasco, who's an African American. So it's one of those conversations that we as Africans with our African American brothers we should have, I believe, and really find a link, because really we both like distant brothers, and as much as maybe Africans would think that the African Americans are lost in America, but also the Americans, I believe, that will think that we are lost in Africa, to some degree, as much as we're still in Africa, where it's the birthplace of whole human species. But at the end of the day, it's all about the relations bring us together, and not about I and not really, it's relations and identity, and not really history. Like, by history I mean what, like, that could bring us together too, but it's not that deep, you know, because many people can go through the same thing and still not, and through the same thing and still not relate or find each other. But the relationship, based on identity of cultural practices and traditions that were kept along the years, that brings us together. And so, oh God, it's a long one, but I think that it needs to be deliberate. This step needs to be deliberate. It needs to be formed. There must be structures, places, institutions that are out there for us to get to know each other, and become more closer. Because I mean, we need each other. I believe Black Americans need us, African Americans need us, and we as Africans need them. You know, we need each other. Actually, each and every African in the diaspora we need each other. So we need to start working, and make sure that we facilitate that process, individually, as collab as or collaborating and pairing with other African brothers out there in the world. So yeah, man. Otherwise, I love this song. It was really good. It really made me to think about stuff that I normally don't think about. So yeah, if you really want to continue with the conversation, you can drop me a comment and we can have this discussion there. But this is it for me for tonight. Lupe Fiasco, Manila, great track. Peace. I'm out.